Hello everyone! This week we're gonna talk about creating the main map that will be used for the first alpha release. Hello and welcome to another Volcanoids dev diary. Based on previous experiments with generating the harbor area, we decided to use the same approach for the entire island. Same as before, we started with low poly model to define all locations and borders. Then we used the model for generating height maps and masks. After we imported all textures to World Creator, we adjusted the heights of the island areas and blended them together to form a unified island terrain. Since we already knew what textures and effects to use from previous tests, we just applied the same settings to the island map. Here is an example picture to show that we still keep in mind the very first concept of the island and all its features. Now it's time to export the splat maps that will be used for placing terrain textures, trees, and other surface objects. When all of them combined in Unity, we got this final visual of the island. As always, we are going to check the map in the game and see if all works. The scale seems to be fine and the draw ship works well in the environment. Also, structure of the terrain looks interesting and areas blend well together. Still, we have to adjust the terrain to have lower height differences. The main problem is that from player's point of view, it is really difficult to navigate and it seems like cliffs and hills appear every 10 meters. We are going to fix this in the next step. After we apply the flatten effect, we chose an area that will be finalized to contain everything we planned for the island. First, we start with landing sites that have to be perfectly flat, but they also have to blend well with the terrain. Then, we painted the road structure and placed it on the ground. The main idea was to find out the amount of work it will take to get this level of detail on the entire island. Finally, we added all the surface objects and can do another round of testing. Flattening the terrain helped a lot. It looks much better now. From point of level design, objects seem to be well distributed and players should be able to easily navigate between the locations. All landing sites and villages are connected with roads, so in case player gets lost, it should be easy to find the way back. In general, this design seems to work and we are going to implement it to the whole island in next iteration. That's all for this week's dev diary. Next time, we will do more test rounds of the main map and implement saving feature. If you have any questions or ideas, let us know in the comments below. Also, feel free to sign up for alpha testing, the link is in the description. Thank you for watching and see you next time!